Pebble itself has 450 square miles of mineral claims, 425 square miles of mineral claims. And so there could be more mines on the Pebble lands over time. We have other sites that we've drilled into, and we have ore grade mineralization in other areas in that 425 square miles. But we don't talk about it too much because right now we want people to focus on only Pebble, not that there's going to be a dozen mines built here, but it's going to be Pebble alone in that area.
But in your reality, how many more mines is it going to be?
Well, listen, the first mine is 180 years long, Pebble. There's no rush for the other ones, but I think ultimately it's like you could see like Escondida, like Los Bronces, like Chuquicamata. You could see 3 to 4 mines in the area, but that might be over a century.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. So that would be, say, 3 or 4. In reality, what is at stake here is 3 or 4 mines for a century in the region.
Yes.
Have you shared your plan or what the plan is about of having several other mines in Pebble with the Army Corps? What have they said about that?
So, yes, we have. More about the extension of the original mine to subsequent years. They took a look at downstream the kinds of things that would need to be considered. And they did take some of that into account, but because we were only applying for a 20-year mine life, they said most of this will be addressed sometime in the next 20 years.
Mm-hmm. And it's important to not make it public now, I understand.
Yes. So with respect to other mines, typically we share that information under the NDA with the other potential partners, the mining operating partners. You can see it. You can see it. There's a picture in our presentation, and it's an induced polarization. It's a picture of the 425 square miles, and it's got a bunch of dots on it. One of those dots represents potentially another mine site.
And so the Army Corps, when they made their decision, they took into account that it's not public.
Yeah.
I understand. So they are already thinking on your side, guys, on the big development expansion, and are planning in this way.
Yes. We've told them that there are two ways we would expand. The most obvious one is to extend the mine life, the mining license, by 20 to 40 years. Once we know the next methodology, block caving, open pit, or a combination of the two. And then the other expansion potential is to expand the mill from 180,000 tons a day to, say, 320,000 tons